Good morning children. Welcome back to English class. In our last class, we have finished B reading from 7th unit, A Plea for India. Right? Finish your classwork children. In today's session, we will be discussing next reading titled Unity in Diversity in India. Unity in Diversity in India. Even our unit is also about nation and diversity. Right? So in this lesson, we are briefly going to discuss about why India is well known for its unity in diversity, why it is called so, why we often refer India like that, what are the various reasons for that. Okay, so that is all we are going to discuss in today's lesson. Coming to the title, Unity in Diversity. So unity means, we all know very well, that is being united. Diversity means being, having like differences, okay, variety, differences. So what all those, in which way we are united and in which way we are having differentiations, right? Shall we start the lesson? Everybody open your textbooks children, page number 214. First paragraph. India, a country of many ethnic groups, is a land of myriad languages, a veritable babel of tongues and numerous modes of apparel. So India, it's a land of many ethnic groups. So ethnic groups means the people or people of a country under one nation who shares different cultures and traditions. We have so many ethnic groups in our country children. For example, if you take Dravidian, Kasi, Sindhi, Aryan, Naga, Irula, Adivasi, okay, Kannada, Gondi, all these are different ethnic groups. You might have come across about all these ethnic groups in your social subject. Am I right? So these exist in our country. Along with that, we have, it's a land of myriad languages. So myriad means extremely varied. So varied means variation. Extremely means to the large extent. So we have different languages, right? In our country, 22 regional languages we have children. Those were recognized by the Indian government. Along with that, we have 150 dialects. That means what? We have so many languages, right? You know that India is the second largest populated country in the world. That means so many people lives here. They speak different languages. It looks like a veritable babel of tongues. So babel means many voices talking together. Many voices talking together. Veritable means truthful. Okay, babel means, for example, in the class, if you people speak all at a time, can we understand anything? Definitely we can't understand anything. So for the outsiders who come to India, even for them, India looks like babel of tongues. Because, for example, let us assume that any foreigners, they came to our country, they started visiting our states. Okay, while they are moving from one state to another state, definitely they can find the variation. Okay, from state to state, different languages will be there. Again, some regional languages will be there, right? In that also we have so many languages which have script and which doesn't have script. So it's look like variety of babel of tongues, right? Along with that, we have numerous modes of apparel. Okay, apparel means like variations in dressing style, the way how the people looks like, right? Again, according to the state, according to the custom and tradition, people wear their dresses, right? Dressing style also will be different from one state to another state. We can observe that one, right? Even if you take sari, which will be worn by the women, the way of having that sari will be different, right? Even men also, you can observe different dressing styles that varies from one state to another state. So that's the reason children, we call it as unity in diversity. See here we have so many ethnic groups like different people and they speak different languages. Even dressing style is also different, but coming to the nation, we are always shows that kind of oneness among ourselves. Okay, so that shows our unity. Next, For the most part, the continental dimensions of the country account for these variations and diversities. So why? Why are there these many variations and diversities? For that, there will be one reason like continental dimensions. Okay, account for means responsible for. Accountable means responsible for. So you know about the geographical conditions of our country, right? Physical features of our country. So it's not unique in all the places. We have different features like mountains, plateaus, plains, deserts, islands, like that, right? Even why there is a variation in dressing style also, we can say that, right? Because of the geographical conditions also, these are variations, right? Next, besides, there are several religions, sects and beliefs. Obviously, we have different religions like Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Islam, Christianity. Like that, so many religions are there, and each and every religion has its own beliefs, right? But there are certain common links and uniting bonds that people have sought to develop in order to achieve the eminently desirable goal of unity amidst diversity. So eminently means important. Eminently means important. Desire means, you know, that right, wish. So what is the wish of the people who live in India? They strongly wish that they wanted to be united. Okay, even though there are diversities or variations, they wanted to be united always. That is their strong desire. That's why it is possible to live like that. Okay, so here there are some certain common links and uniting bonds. Even though like culture, tradition is different, way of dressing is different, language is different, geographical conditions are different, religions, beliefs are different, but still there are certain common links and uniting bonds among us. There are some common links. So those are uniting us. Those are making us united. Okay, so that is possible to have that oneness amidst diversities. Amidst means here like among. Okay, next, second paragraph. It is true that superficial observers are likely to be bewildered by the astonishing variety of Indian life. See here children, two kinds of observers will be there. Superficial observers and superior observers. Observers means, what is the meaning children? So who observes everything, okay, who try to find out about different countries, cultures and all. Like that. So if you take superficial observers, that means what? They don't go into the depth. Superficial observers, they don't go into the details. Okay, so who doesn't know completely about India? Okay, who doesn't know completely about Indian people, history, culture, tradition? For them it was very astonishing. Astonishing means surprising. So if anybody comes and observes all these, who doesn't have the complete knowledge about India, definitely they are going to be surprised. Not only that, they will be bewildered. Bewildered means confused. Okay, bewildered means confused. By looking at us, they are going to be confused, and of course they will be surprised by seeing the variety of Indian life. Next, they fail to discover the one in many, the individual in the aggregate, the simple in the composite. Okay, so the superficial observers, okay, who are not having complete knowledge about Indians, they fail in three things. What are those? First one, they fail to discover the one in many. So many variations are there, but why? How the people are able to show this oneness? They fail to understand that. For example, children, in your house, 5 to 6 members are there. Okay, what will happen if each and every person is having different opinion? Okay, can anything be possible? If you want to go ahead, if you want to take any decision, if each and every person is having different opinion, can you move forward? Any progress will be there in the work? Obviously will not be there. That means what? All the people in your house must have the unique thoughts. They must obey for that. Then only you can go ahead, right? Okay, but sometimes, okay, mostly it will not possible, right? That's why always we quarrel with each other. So that is the reason for all the like disputes, okay, in the family, especially among the brothers and sisters over the property and all, because each and everyone will have the different opinion. That's why even that's why we are not able to see joint families nowadays, right? That is one of the main reason, because people are having different opinions and they are not able to live in the same house, in one house. That's why we are having nuclear families nowadays. So then how is it possible in case of our country? Just think about that, children. So many people, so many beliefs. Okay, if the family members that belong to one family only are not able to live in one house, then how is it possible for us to live in the same country? That means what? While coming to the nation, we are showing that unity. That is the reason it is possible. But these people are not able to understand why and how is this possible. How the many people can live as one. Okay. Second thing, the individual in the aggregate. So aggregate means what, children? Total. See here, do you know the specialty of our country, children? Here each and every individual will be respected. They will get that kind of recognition by others. So how is it possible? Even they can't understand that. Third one, the simple in composite. So if you go into the depth, it looks like very composite. That means what? Very complex. But Indians are making it simple. How? How they are making this much simple, the complex things. How they are making complex things into the simple. All these things were not able to understand by the superficial observers. They failed to discover all these things. Okay? Next. With them, the whole is lost in its parts. What is needed is the superior interpretation, synthesis of the power of the mind that can give rise to a vision of the whole. So how can we understand about all these things? What is needed? What is required? What is required? Superior interpretation is required. Superior means high level. We should have the deep knowledge. Okay, then only we will be able to understand all these things. Synthesis, that means what? Analyzing all this, that power must be there. Then only we can have the complete vision of the whole India. Understood, children? The person who is able to know deeply about all these things, they only can be able to understand all these things. Okay, understood, children? Yes. Moving forward to the next paragraph, that is a keen penetrating insight will not fail to recognize the fundamental unity beneath the manifold variety in India. Next one is what? A keen penetrating insight. So penetrating means what? Going deep. Okay, keen means you know that, right? Keen observation is required. We need to observe keenly. That means what? Total, paying total concentration. Okay, penetrating means going deep. Insight means we should have that capacity of understanding. Okay, so if you have that much understanding power, if you are able to understand anything very keenly by going into the depth, definitely you will not be failed to recognize the fundamental unity beneath the manifold variety in India. So then you will not be failed to understand about the unity in diversity. Okay. Next, the diversity. What is the meaning of this diversity? The diversity itself, far from being a damaging cause of disunity and weakness, it's a fertile source of strength and wealth. So just now we have discussed that one, children. Because of these diversity, because of the variations in the opinions only, a joint family is being broken into nuclear families, right? But that means what? There it became diversity. There that diversity became a damaging cause, right? But here in case of our country, that diversity it is working like strength and wealth for the country. Understood, children? Even though there are variations, even that one only giving us strength and giving us wealth. Actually, it's a damaging cause. Having these many differences, that is a damaging cause. But it became for us to earn wealth and strength. It's not like our weakness. It became our strength. Understood, children? Having variations only became our strength. It's not our weakness. Understood? Next. Sir Herbert Risley has rightly observed, beneath the manifold diversity of physical and social types, languages, customs, and religions which strike the observer in India, there can still be discovered, discerned a certain underlying uniformity of life from the Himalayas to Cape Comorin. Okay, so Himalayas to Cape Comorin means Cape Comorin is also known as what, children? We can find this Cape Comorin in Kanyakumari, right? So we always use that one, Kashmir to Kanyakumari. That means if you take India from north side to south side, wherever you go, you can find all these types of differentiations like physical features, social types, that means the way of living, next languages, customs and religions. Understood, children? Wherever you go from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, that means from Himalayas to Cape Comorin, okay, you can find these many differentiations. But if still you want to discern about that, discern means to know about certain underlying uniformity, okay, it requires the clear observation. It requires the clear observation, and you can find the uniformity among all these people. Wherever you go, you can see such kind of uniformity. That was said by whom? That was said by Sir Herbert Risley. Okay, that was said by Sir Herbert Risley. Okay, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, wherever you go, you can find uniformity among the people. Okay, it looks same. Okay. Next, from his long and first-hand experience in India, Vincent A. Smith says that the civilization of India has many features which differentiate it from that of the other regions of the world. While they are common to the whole country in degree sufficient to justify its treatment as a unity in the history of human, social and intellectual development. So here one person name was given. Who is he? Vincent A. Okay, children. Actually, he wrote one book, children, about our country. The book written by him was The Early History of India. Vincent A. wrote one book about our country named The Early History of India. That means what? He came to our country and researched about our country and wrote that one in his book. While doing that, okay, what he wanted to know actually and what he came to know from his long and first-hand experience in India. First-hand experience means what he obtained. First-hand means what he obtained. He personally came and he inquired, he obtained that knowledge. Okay, so from his knowledge, what can he say? What he said, if you take the civilizations of India, civilization means you know that, right? Okay, the people, group of people living in one place, how the civilizations were started, you know about that, right? Harappa civilizations, okay, like that. So it has many features which differentiate it from that of the other regions of the world. So if you take the civilizations of India, those are having different features. If you compare those features with other countries, those are totally different, right? Other countries' civilizations are completely different from the civilizations of India. So that is one reason why unity in diversity is possible, means he explained that civilizations of India is different from other countries' civilizations. Okay, and not only that, we can see this unity, okay, and how that unity helped the Indians, in which way it helped to developments like human development, social development and intellectual development. This unity only helped the people to attain development in the areas like human development, social and intellectual development. Understood, children? So this is about unity in diversity in India. Okay, in the next class, we'll discuss the remaining lesson. You also read lesson once. Okay, thank you.